Thank you for listening to Steel Roses, a podcast for women by women. My name is Jenny. Today's podcast episode is a little different. If you are a first-time listener, you might not realize it, so I'm just going to call it out to everybody. My co-host Melissa is not on with me today, as we just opted in the in honor of Mother's Day and work-life balance to not do a full episode recording today. I want to say that this was actually thoughtful and we thought ahead for this. But as usual, neither of us really did think that far ahead. And it was funny because on Friday we were chatting mid-morning quickly, and my Melissa called out to me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, we didn't decide when we were going to record, and I'm leaving in a few hours to spend the weekend away with my family." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be busy all weekend as well." So we hit a little bit of a snag there. And in lieu of putting us both under more pressure than we need, I opted to just do a little mini-sode for everybody today. So you'll be missing my co-host voice, but for a few minutes today, you'll have mine. So I do want to just take a moment and acknowledge the day for anyone who is a mom who's listening. We're so grateful for everybody who's listening to this, moms or not moms. We want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. And on that note, to the end of the day, I am on the East Coast. It's about 7:30 p.m. I have tried to bribe my children into being quiet in the background, but if you hear them, it turns out the bribe is not working. And I just wanted to take a couple minutes here and, acknowledge the day. As we're winding down and getting ready for bed, I do kind of want to share with everybody, the plans that I had originally projected for the weekend didn't end up working out. Life got in the way a little bit here, and we had to pivot a little bit, which is fine. But my day didn't really go as I wanted it to go. And I had envisioned a really nice, fulfilling, fun family day. It ended up being sort of me just running around with my kids running errands all day today. So I want to share that, because while I had this vision in my head of what I wanted today to be, it didn't work out that way. And I was getting really bummed about that and just really disappointed in it. And I kind of started beating myself up a little bit. And then there was a moment at about 6:15 where I had gotten all my kids settled. We had come in from playing outside, and it was a brief moment of about 30 minutes of just calmness. And everybody was just snuggled up on the couch with me. And they all kind of started drifting to sleep, and it was a moment of beauty as a mom to see all three of my kids just in this angelic state. Now, mind you, I did wake everybody up immediately because I was like, it's 6:15. We can't be going to bed this early. That's not having that. But it was a nice moment because it sparked joy for me in a day that was otherwise actually pretty stressful. So I like to share that with all of you because a lot of you who are listening may not have had a picture perfect Mother's Day. And, some of you might have had to work today. While I was running errands, there was women were manning the battle stations. And so, a lot of the hoopla around today, while it's beautiful and it's a wonderful thing to do it, to really enjoy the day, some of us don't get to do that in some instances. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, we still have breath in our bodies, and tomorrow's another day. And, the other thing is next weekend is another weekend, and perhaps we make it a Steel Roses Mother's Day weekend. And if you didn't get to celebrate it today, well, guess what? There's another Saturday and Sunday coming in a couple of days, and you can certainly take a hashtag Steel Roses Day and decide to take a brief moment for yourself, even if it's 30 minutes, and just do something for yourself. So I just wanted to share that with you all today. I hope everyone had a really wonderful day. And we'll be posting a full episode next week per our usual schedule. But we just wanted to make sure we got to connect with all of you today, even if it was just a brief couple of minutes. So hope you all had a great weekend, great Mother's Day, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you for listening.